Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for watching today's video. I'm actually going to break it up into two parts. It was over 20 minutes long, and I feel like it would probably be best to, just kind of split it in half, and one video be 10 or 11 minutes, and then the next video be about the same time as well. So I appreciate you guys watching, and stay to the end of this one. And in a couple of days, go ahead and check out my YouTube channel, because I will be releasing part 2 of this, where I actually sit down in front of my computer and use my mulch calculator to actually enter in the dimensions that I took and come out with the amount of cubic yards that I need for the mulch install that I'm going to be doing.
Hey, what's up, guys? Quentin here with a how-to video on how to measure for mulch. So when I get back home, I'm going to be able to enter those numbers into a spreadsheet that I created. Taking measurements is pretty easy to do. You just need to divide it into sections, preferably square sections. I do have a spot on my spreadsheet to where you can do the diameter of a circle area. Like if there's a mulch bed around a tree, you could just do that and it'll give you the square footage for that as well. All the mulch jobs that I've done so far, which I've done about 6, have been spot on. And I've used that mulch calculator for every single one. All right, guys, let's go get started.
All right, guys, so he's wanting this one done possibly next year. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure this now. My prices might increase next year, so that price might actually change. But the amount of mulch that I'll need should stay the same. So you can see as this area is kind of awkwardly shaped. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure it or make it into as much of a square as I can and take those measurements. So I'll probably start at this tree. This is going to be my, or little bush, this is going to be my marker, my cutoff. So I'm going to make the square like this. So make sure you zero your wheel and then just keep going. Then when you get to the end, 24.3. So we're going to write 24.3 by, and this is the big bed area front. So next we need to do the width. So you make sure you start all the way back, zero your wheel, and then just measure. Probably come out to right there. So we got 20.10. That's 20 feet 10 inches. 24 feet 3 inches. Now this one I'm just going to make a rectangle and write down the measurements. Make sure you zero it. Start about right there. So we got 18.5. 18 feet 5 inches. And this is small tree bed in the front. Now I'll probably start right about here. 0. We got 6 feet 3 inches. and we're gonna head into the backyard. So what I was saying is, if you always go higher, like small areas like this is where you could put, you know, help put a little extra if you do have some. So I'm not going to worry about measuring this. I probably won't worry about measuring this. I might just start out right here, because as you can see, what it does is it gets a little bit bigger. So when I take my measurements, I'll probably have, this area will probably have more than what I actually need for the area. And when I measure that, this small area, I could easily fit what I have extra in this part. So now I'm going to stop right here because I want to measure this area separately. We have 32.1. feet 2 inches by probably start about right here. 4 feet 3 inches. Alright, this area is going to be a little tricky, but we'll zero. I'm going to call that 2 feet. It's 1 foot 11 inches. Oops, 1 foot by Now I'm going to start where this is right here, not back here where I stopped, because I want to measure this all in one go. So it's about 10 feet. I'm going to call that 10 feet. So now this back area, we can just measure this, and then on the other side measure the length of it, and then that'll give us this area. So 1 foot. Call it 16.5. And again, this was for back behind there. So this one is going to be pretty much the exact same as that one. And we'll start where the platform is. I'm going to call that 9 feet. We'll start right there. Call that 2 feet. So now the only thing that's left is just this area right here. $21 feet. By 1.9. So normally what I'll also do is I'll also take a picture of the mulch, so that way I know I can compare that picture to my mulch samples. The kind that he has, I think, is the more expensive kind, so I'll probably give him 2 estimates, one for the more expensive type mulch and then one for just like, you know, the cheap generic Metro Brown, and we'll see what he agrees to if he wants to do it.
All right, guys, I hope that helped you in how to properly take measurements of a yard that you need to bid mulch on. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to take those measurements when I get home and enter them into my spreadsheet. And once we get there and you see how easy it is, I really hope that this is something that you guys can use to help you make more money, to help you sell mulch. And even if you're just a homeowner, properly taking these measurements, and then you'll know how many bags of mulch that you'll need from like Home Depot or Lowe's or, you know, your mulch supplier, whoever that might be. All right, guys, we'll see you when I am sitting in front of the computer and we'll go over all our numbers.
After deciding to split this into 2 parts, this video, there wasn't a proper ending for it. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And leave a comment down below on if you found this video helpful. If you're, you know, taking measurements and you're not quite sure how best to take those measurements, you know, let me know what you guys do. I'd love to hear from you guys. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I do end up uploading part 2. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.